Welcome to the British School YouTube channel for free lessons, free classes and free masterclasses for students and teachers as well. And today you are more than welcome to the free Cambridge exams speaking. So it doesn't belong only to the IELTS or TOEFL speaking. It belongs to PT, FCE, Cambridge Advanced English and many others, as I told you previously, Cambridge exams. And today we are going to analyze the topic of the current year 2021 relationship, and you are going to hear from my voice answers from the questions by IELTS examiners or any other examiners, Cambridge exams examiners, and you will see the vocabulary which you need to follow up. Let's go and let's start it. So here it is, as I told you, also wise speaking belongs to the TOEFL exam, IELTS exam, and as I told you every time, British school approach and main challenge is you to get free, absolutely free, your desired score. But our target is you to get 30 out of 30 of TOEFL speaking and IELTS band 9. So please pay particular attention on that. And here it is, Cambridge exams. And we are going to hear the vocabulary of relationship theme. So you will see at the end the definitions. So first, your examiner will ask you, do you see your friends very often? Answer, yes, we meet up most weekends and we all get on really well and have a lot in common. So we are always happy doing the same things and going to the same places. Then the next question, what do you like about your close friends? I consider, please avoid competitive words, hackneyed words. So instead of think, you need to use consider, imply, assume, and many other paraphrasing words. I consider we enjoy each other's company and we see eye to eye open on most things, so we rarely fall out with each other. The next question is, have you known each other long? Most of them, yes. Also, my closest friend, let's say, I don't know, Charlie, we struck up a relationship at college and got on like a house on fire. But yes, my other friendships go back years to when we were at school. Then, describe a person you are very close to. You should say who this person is, when you met them, where you met them, and say what it is about them you like so much. So you will start it like that. I would like to talk about my, let's say, boyfriend. Again, maybe Charlie. We got to know each other at university almost 4 years ago. We were in the same department. Initially, we were just good friends and used to go out in a group with other friends too. When Charlie went back to Spain for the holidays, we would keep in touch with each other. Then one year he invited me to come to Spain with him, and that's when we fell for each other. I imply, so you couldn't really say it was love at first sight, as it had been over a year since we had met, but we really hit it off, and by the time we got back to university in September, we were able to tell all our friends that we were in a relationship. What do I like about Charlie that? Well, he's very kind, very funny, and very supportive, and we are really well matched in our interests. He hasn't popped the question yet, though. We have talked about getting married, and I assume that we are both ready to settle down and have children. We'll have just to wait and see. Then the next part of the question is, do you think marriage is still as important as ever? Yes, definitely. It certainly is in my country. I imply that the problem for some people is a lack of commitment. All relationships have their ups and downs, but some people prefer to break up rather than working at the relationship to give the labor, if I could say more transparently. Then the next question of the examiner is, what do you think is the ideal time to get married? Personally, I consider you should wait until you have found yourself first, decided if you want a career, perhaps do some traveling. You should do this before tying the knot. Also, if you fall head over heels in love, plans like this can easily be forgotten. Yes, it is. And next, and final question is it important to keep in contact with our friends when we are in a relationship? Absolutely. It's so easy to drift apart from your friends when you fall in love, but I consider both partners should try not to lose touch with their friends. That's the best way to have a healthy relationship with your partner. That's end of your speaking, and definitions here are to break up, to end a romantic, let's say, relationship, to drift apart, to become less close to someone, to enjoy someone's company, to like spending time with someone, to fall in love, to fall head over heels in love, to start to love someone a lot or too much, to fall out with, to have a disagreement and stop being friends, to get on like a house on fire, to like someone's company very much indeed, to get on well with, to understand someone and enjoy similar interests, to get to know, to begin to know someone, to go back years, to have known someone for a long time, to have a lot in common, to share similar interests, to have ups and downs, to have good and bad, let's say, lifetimes, a healthy relationship, a good positive relationship, to hit it off, to quickly become good friends with, to be in a relationship, to be romantically involved with someone, to be just good friends, to not be romantically involved, to keep in touch with, to keep in contact with, to lose touch with, to not see or hear from someone any longer. Love at first sight, to fall in love immediately you meet someone from the first time, to pop the question, to ask someone to marry you, to see eye to eye, to agree on a subject, to settle down, to give up the single life and start a family, to strike up a relationship, to begin a friendship, to tie the knot, to get married. Let's say to tie the knot, it's like you link your and tie of the rope your relationship to be well matched, to be similar to work at a relationship, to try to maintain a positive relationship with someone. So guys, that's all for this lesson, but before that, British School would like to extend our special gratitude to all our students and novice students as well, and we are strongly recommended you to subscribe to our YouTube channel to updated and fresh information for the current year of the all subject of the Cambridge exams. So that's why you need to stay in tuned, and you need to follow our Facebook page and Instagram account. And if you have some questions or queries, please get in touch with us via email, and we will do our best to assist you for absolutely free. And if you have some writings and you would like to have free evaluation, so here we are. You just again need to reach us via email with your request, and we will feedback you during 24 hours. So well, that's all for this lesson.